Does it. Today I'm going to share 5 dinner ideas with you. You guys know I love to cook and I have a lot of recipes on my channel. I'll leave my playlist linked in the description box below. And I've been getting asked a lot recently if I'll share more recipes. I did share some in a what I ate today video a few weeks ago, and I share some here and there in videos, but today I'm going to share 5 dinner ideas, so I hope that you will enjoy this video. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe, and if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. We are going to start with sun-dried tomato pesto pasta with sausage. This is one of my favorite go-to dinners that is super quick and easy. I can make this whole meal in about 15 minutes, and it's delicious. You'll just need a few ingredients for this meal. You'll need a package of pasta. I use 1 pound. I use the brown rice penne pasta from Trader Joe's, but any pasta is fine. You'll need some type of sausage. I like the sun-dried tomato chicken sausage from Trader Joe's. If you don't have that available, you can use Italian sausage. And then you'll need sun-dried tomato pesto. You can make your own if you prefer, but it will take a little bit more time. And then you'll need about 1 cup of sun-dried tomatoes and some Parmesan cheese. I start by slicing my sausage diagonally because I'm really fancy, and then I add it to a large skillet and brown it over medium-high heat. While that is cooking, I also boil my pasta. Once the sausage has gotten nice and brown, I add the sun-dried tomatoes and just stir those and cook them for about 1 to 2 minutes so that they will soften. After the pasta has cooked, I drain it and add it to the sausage and sun-dried tomatoes. Then I just pour in the pesto. It's so incredibly easy, and I just mix everything together really well. And here it is. I just top it with some shaved Parmesan, and if I have fresh basil on hand, I will add that as well. I like to serve it with a very simple Caesar salad. Caesar salads are great because my family loves them, but also they don't require a lot of chopping. So if you don't have a lot of time, this is a perfect meal. My next meal is seared steaks and maple Brussels sprouts with creamy rosemary polenta. This is a Blue Apron meal, and I want to thank Blue Apron for sponsoring this video. If you've been watching me for a while, you know how much we love Blue Apron meals. We have tried tons of them. Everything comes right to your door in the correct portions that you need for the recipe, so lots of fresh produce, and it gives you an opportunity to try new things without having to buy a bunch of random ingredients in large portions that you may never use again. So I love that about Blue Apron, and they have a great offer for my viewers where you can get $50 off your first 2 weeks of Blue Apron meals, and I will have a link in the description box below. They have 2-people plans and family plans, and you can select which meals you want. You can skip meals or cancel at any time, so there is no commitment. Okay, I am making the seared steaks and maple Brussels sprouts with creamy rosemary polenta, and it shows you everything that you need in case you get multiple meals. So I've got everything out, and on the back it has pictures and tells you step-by-step instructions for making the meal. So you start by preheating the oven and then wash and dry the produce, and it goes on from there. And it's so nice because you can keep these recipe cards and recreate the meal. So I sliced these in half and I drizzled them with a little bit of olive oil and added some salt and pepper, and I'm going to pop these in the oven. Okay, now I'm just cooking the garlic and shallot. So I just added 4 cups of water, and once this boils, I'm going to add the polenta, milk, and chicken broth. So this is for the polenta. So here is everything. I have the polenta, the maple Brussels sprouts, and the seared steak. This was so delicious. In fact, I'm definitely going to be making polenta more often because we all really liked it. Next we have Mexico City chicken tinga tostadas with avocado and refried beans. If you know what I like, you know that I am going to love these. So this is the recipe card and everything I need. This is how to make it. So I have everything out. Okay, I have the chicken going with the tomato sauce and tomato paste. This is going to be good. And then I have the beans going. These are actually going to be refried beans, so we'll have to mash those. Okay, here is everything. We have the chicken with the sauce, the tostadas, the lettuce. It has the lime juice, olive oil, salt and pepper, avocado also with lime juice, salt and pepper, and the cheese. And here we have the refried beans. I like my refried beans a little bit chunkier, so that's how I left them. I knew I was going to love these, and I did. They are so good. I'll definitely make them again because I have the recipe card. Here we have crispy fish and tartar sauce with marinated zucchini and sweet potato fries. This is another Blue Apron meal. So here is everything I need and the recipe. So my sweet potatoes, scallions, sugar, flour, red wine vinegar, potato flakes, sweet pickled relish, mayonnaise, seasoning blend, zucchini, eggs, and fish. I have my oven preheated to 450 degrees and I am going to put these potato wedges in. They are drizzled with some olive oil, their Weeknight Hero seasoning blend, which is really good, and some salt and pepper. I am going to make the marinated zucchini. So I've already sliced 2 zucchini in half lengthwise and then thinly sliced those. And these are some pickled pepper, scallions, sugar, red wine vinegar. I'm going to add all of that. Then I'm going to drizzle in some olive oil and add some salt and pepper. Then I'm just going to mix this all together and let it marinate while the sweet potatoes are roasting and I cook the fish. I am making the tartar sauce. It's just mayonnaise and sweet pickled relish. Now I have everything to make my fish. So I have the fish here, the flour and Weekend Hero spice blend with salt and pepper are mixed together in this plate. 2 eggs with salt and pepper in here. And then over here I have the potato flakes. All right, I am cooking half of the fish at a time. That looks so good. It looks so crispy, perfectly golden brown. And here is everything. We have the crispy fish, the sweet potato fries, the marinated zucchini and tartar sauce. This meal was so good. Also, Blue Apron never disappoints. My last meal is 1-pan Spanish chicken and rice. I've made this a couple of times. I found the recipe from Creme de la Creme and I will leave a link to the written recipe below. It's really good. You can make this with 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts or 6 chicken thighs. I'm using chicken thighs. I added some oil and a Spanish seasoning mix, and it tells you exactly what you need in the recipe, but it's smoked paprika, garlic powder, salt, cumin, chili powder, coriander, and Italian seasoning, so it gives the chicken and the rice great flavor. So you just mix the oil in with the chicken and then add some of the seasoning and mix that in. The rest of the seasoning is going to go into the rice. Then you just drizzle a large skillet with 1 tablespoon of oil over medium heat. I'm using my electric skillet, but if you don't have one, you can use a large skillet on the stovetop. You're just going to brown the chicken thighs or chicken breasts, whatever you use, for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. You don't have to cook them through because you're going to return them to the pan. So once they are browned on each side, you're just going to set them aside on a plate. Then you're going to add your rice, chicken broth, and juice from half of the lemon with the remaining seasoning to your skillet. You're going to return the chicken to the pan and cover and cook for 20 to 25 minutes until the liquid is absorbed and the rice is tender. This is a great one-pot meal. It's super easy and so delicious. I have doubled this recipe before with no problem. We just had 3 of us here eating, so I just stuck with the written recipe, but it is great even for leftovers the next day or for lunches. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out Blue Apron. If you haven't already, you can get $50 off your first 2 weeks of meals, which is a great deal. I've mentioned in the video, we love Blue Apron. We've tried tons of meals from them and they are always so good. So I definitely recommend them, and I will have the link in the description box below. I hope you all have a wonderful day.